Whenever we work with Node.js and in Express also, whenever we compile this application or we want to work it, so what happens exactly? What is the need of Nodemon? Whenever we run it, so what happened? The first time the browser is start and we will see the server is running and we can see the application over there. And if we work with, for example, any functions or any other HTTP methods, we can go with that. But what is happening over there, every time when I have to edit this program for the development purpose, that time it is not automatically reloading the browser and reloading the server. So every time I have to do one thing, I have to put here Control C for the kill. So I have to kill the application and then I have to reload it again if I'm making any changes in then. So for example, if I'm running this application and we just take the cursor to the browser here and we just reload this, it is at a to 400. So we will see it is showing like this. You are able to see this. So it is showing like this, cannot get. The reason behind is because we have not used any get operation over here. So if we just try to put a get operation or get function, so we will say get, we know that how to go with. So what we want to get, we want to put some root and this is the root for that, or route we can put it like this. And then we will say one anonymous, or you need to put an arrow function here. This is the basic structure how we have to go with. And inside this, there should be one request which is from the browser and a response from the server. When we say response from the server, that means something should be from the server. So response dot, I say send is a function for it. And I say double quotes, I say hello, my home page, or I can say welcome to home page. I'm not going to waste the time on typing and all, because concept is to learn why the Nodemon is there, why we are installing it, why we, if the Node.js is there already, then why we are working with Nodemon. So what is exactly happening, if I just take the cursor back, I have made some changes over here. If I take the cursor back and if I just say slash here and I just try to run it, it will not work and it is showing throwing some error in all. The reason behind is it is not editing, because only the connection part it is there 2400, that is listen function is used for just making or just establishing the connection from server to the browser. That is, now the link is established, right? So it is not going to send any the get request or post request. So what we have to go with, again, if I'm making any change in the code, so for the Node.js, when we are working with the Express, so we have to terminate this terminal with the Control C and then we need to restart it again. So either you can just click on the play button or you just type the whole command here. So now the server is running and now just take the cursor back and now the same thing which was there. So what we were putting slash, if I enter, now you are able to see the change which I have made, it is reflected now, right? This is the thing we need to go with. But the thing is, every time when I'm making some changes, when we have to go with the development wala phase, that time it is very it is very clumsy or it is complicated to go with. Like every time if I am making thousands of get requested, so every time for the 1000th time I have to restart the browser or restart the server. Both the things we have to restart and all, but the thing, it is not convenient for the developer. So what we will do for that, we will just terminate it and we just try to install Nodemon, that is npm install -g Nodemon. For the developers, you can just go with the -- safe. For the beginner, it is fine. So when we say we want to install this, so it is trying to install the package and it is saying that 4 packages are added, 29 packages in 4 seconds. It says like this, as the other packages are there. So what is the command which you have to put? npm install -g Nodemon. That's the only thing which you have to go with. This is one thing which you have to go with. Now if you just come back to the thing which we were working on, so either we can go with the other request and all. So for example, now if I just say app.send oh, this is not sent, get, and then I'm going with the same thing here, slash, and this time I'm saying slash home, and I just want to go with one particular request, that is request, and I'm going with response with it, and then the arrow function will be there, opening brace, and I can retrieve it with the JSON, and also that is my choice. So I'm just going to with send, and I say my first home page, or you can put it anything, you can put welcome page or anything. This is not the thing which we have to learn, we know that, but what we exactly want now, this time if I just go to the browser, but I have not started yet, so what I need to go with, I need to go with play button either, or I can just, because now we are not, if I just click on the play button, again it will run the command like the Node.js it is, right? So alt tab and just take the cursor here, just say slash home, just take the cursor here and just say slash home. Now it will reflect the thing, the first home page and all. So for example, if I just go with this and I just change something in it, so for example I change it to the HTML part of it. So for example, I want to write some HTML part, so what I do, I say h3 like this, and I just go with the, this is the beauty of, you know, Node.js Express. So h3, alt tab and just go with this and just say refresh the page. This is the zoom level, right? Now you are not able to see any change in it. So what you have to go with, you have to go Control C here and then restart. But the thing is, what I want to show you, because we have installed the Nodemon, so now this time whenever you have to work with Nodemon, you're not going to run it with the play button. What exactly you will do after every change? So for example, I don't want this time. For example, I'm changing it now. I just cut it here, and I'm not going to change with the, again with the terminal and all. So what I do, I am just showing you, just run this application, it is running. Okay, so if I alt tab, it will not show because we have run it from the first time. So if I just take the cursor here with the slash, it will show hello, my home page is there. But if I just try to do something else, I say slash contact, so it will not reflect the change. Now what we will do, we will do it with the help of now with the Nodemon. So what you will do, you just type Nodemon, Nodemon with the space and the file name which is there. So what is the file name? Server.js. Enter, and if you enter, it will say it like this. What exactly it is saying, that you are not putting it as an argument and all. So why it is showing like this? Nodemon option, then the bracket, then the, but it should not give us the error like this. Yes, so if we are finding some, we just go to the command prompt and we will just go with the Nodemon. Oh, okay, the reason behind is this is in the backend wala folder na, so we need to go there. The reason is what? CD. So what we have to go with, desktop, and then CD, backend, backend, then CD express -1, I think express is express, okay, double S. Okay, that's it. Now CLS, clear screen. Now you will see there is, so Nodemon space server.js. You will be able to see the server is running again. Now just take the cursor back and just see whether we have mentioned the slash. Yes, we have mentioned the slash, and this time if I just run it like this, it is showing the home page because it is same as the slash na. If I say slash home, so home is not there, it will not show anything. But now I'll show you the change I am going to make. So I just earlier also I was making, but that time I need to restart it here. So see, it is restarting itself. You are able to see. So if I make some change, it is restarting. If I make some change here, it is restarting. I'm making some change in the code here, it is restarting automatically, if you are just able to see this, right? So if I say contact, so it's again restarting, and I need not to kill the terminal, restart it and all. it will automatically give here, and just check it with this and just say contact, whatever you have put there. So it's showing like this on the case of contact, but earlier it was showing with the slash. It is not going to show that. The reason is because I have changed the route now, right? So this is how Nodemon is working. Not Nodeman, it's Nodemon. So Nodemon is working. So earlier why it was not working? Because we were not in a particular path. So it is mandatory to go to the particular path where your file is. So where your JS file is. So it happens whenever you are working with the Node.js, with the Express, every time you have to restart whenever you are making some changes in it. So to avoid this, what is the particular package over there for us? That is Nodemon. Nodemon is a particular package which is there for us whenever we are making any changes, because as a development process we have to make multiple changes throughout the day. There can be thousands, there can be hundreds of changes in it, but exactly during the production we are not using Nodemon. Why? Because whenever the production will be there now, so it is live now, so we are not going to change many things because the clients are over there, they are using the applications, right? So it will be always and always used whenever the development phase is there. So I think now the concept of Nodemon is clear to you people. So if you really feel my content is useful and good for you people, so please do share, like, subscribe my channel, and I'll meet you in the next chapter of programming. Till then, take care. Bye bye.